Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anon, and today we are building a wedding venue slash museum. It was supposed to be just a wedding venue, and then I decided I couldn't justify having an entire lot just for a wedding. But I always add the wedding, I make my own wedding venues at the Willow Creek Museum. And so I was like, what if I did that, but on purpose? And so that's what I'm doing. Not super amazing and cool and fun, but I like it a lot. I am going to play here so much. So also, if you've noticed, a lot of my builds are now in Newcrest. And that's because I'm trying to fill up Newcrest with just base game homes. I know a lot of people use packs in their Newcrest place because they're like, oh, it's just empty, it's great. It's wonderful, but it's also base game, and I want to a neighborhood that's just full of base game stuff. So I'm using this strip where this, and I'm also building a park. Haha, hee hee haha. At the end of the video, it's like 3 extra minutes, but I had time at the end of my stream. So there's that, but this strip is like public lots. So there's a community center, a nightclub, a museum, a park, and I'm gonna put a library in the middle, I think. But I liked that this doubled as a wedding venue because not only is it I think it's very pretty, it's also very simple, and you can customize it to be more for your Sims specifically if you wanted to use it. I know I will be adding specific colors and stuff if that's what I think my Sims would enjoy more, but it's just white. I usually add color or something, but it's white. There's some flowers. It's landscaped. I really appreciated that I could add this little the fridge into the bar. It's like the perfect little cubby for it. And I didn't want an entire fridge because that's always what messes me up. I guess since I put these walls in, it wouldn't have mattered to put a fridge. But I just thought it was really cute to have a little spot where it can be catered. It's where the bar is. I had trouble with this roof. Don't mind that part. I like it a lot. There's lots of bar space. The counters are just bars, so no one's gonna sit there because I put no bar stools there. But obviously I wanted it to where they would just sit the food down on those counters. There's a cake table, a sweetheart table. There's the aisle. If you have the wedding pack, I would add maybe the aisle. Probably not though, because I know it doesn't work. Not that I have it, but I mean, if you were feeling the vibe, you think it works for you, that's great. I also put this tree here, which I know there's none of these trees in Newcrest, but there's also nothing in Newcrest, so I can add whatever I want. This tree, I imagine it was specifically placed for the museum, and then it was perfect. I mean, imagine pictures at this place. Don't talk to me about pictures though, because I had a really hard time last time I tried to take pictures. Also, I put flowers all over the ground. I never used the little flower terrain paint because it's when are you gonna use flowers on the ground realistically all year long? So unless I'm changing the terrain paint every 5 minutes, I just don't use it. No. Okay, anyway. I had these little baby, were they baby blush roses or something? Whatever they are, they're I don't know, they're in the flower section. I thought they were really cute. They're really light. You can change the colors on them if you wanted to. They come in a lot of different colors, so there's that. I did end up putting a hedge around the wedding venue spot as well. The flower hedge, the tall one, because first of all, it seemed like it was a little bit too easy to get into somebody else's wedding. I didn't want a bunch of townies showing up. Hopefully you should be able to lock the door. If not, just edit the lot and take away the door, because they can't get in through the back. They can only get in, or they can't get in through the front. They can only get in walking through the museum. So once all your guests are there, just block them off or change the lot venue, because Sims will try to come in, but other than that, that's fine. I really liked the vibes, I think. I kind of doubled up these. I liked the darker watercolor, and I thought it was nice to have a little something extra. Okay, So right now we've paused on the wedding venue part, and I will go back and landscape it some more because obviously it's not done. There's like nothing back there with flowers or anything. It's just stuff. But I did try to go with like sections because when you go to a museum in real life, they have like sections of time periods or like specific things. You don't just have like stuff everywhere. So it's more of like a history museum than like an art museum. I mean, it's an art museum, but it's also a history museum. It's everything. I really like it because I don't think we have any real museums like this in The Sims where things are like themed or sectioned out. It's more just random paintings that you probably have at home that are also in the museum. And so, I mean, obviously you're probably going to have some of these in your Sims house as well. But, I mean, if you primarily play with mods or packs, you might not have a lot of these because it's like, it's random stuff. There's a section of the museum that's like the secret agent career stuff. I put a big chandelier in the middle of this, by the way. I thought it was really cool, but you can't see it from the bottom floor, but when you get to the top floor, it looks like it's hanging down. It's really nice, and I like it. Anyway, yeah, there's like a place for like, I don't know if it's like medieval or Victorian. It's like a time period spot. Oh jeez, it's lagging. Okay, well anyway, let's ignore that part. I put 2 bathrooms in this build as well. One's like a female bathroom, one's a male bathroom, but it doesn't matter. You can take the doors off, change them up. I just feel like, I don't know, when you have 2 different bathrooms, I don't know. Bathrooms don't have to be gendered. It's fine. It seemed realistic to me. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about the bathrooms. They're really boring. They have a toddler potty in there though, just in case you bring your toddler to your wedding. That would make sense if you had a toddler. Why wouldn't you invite it to your own wedding? Anyway, lots of stuff. Probably too much stuff for the museum. But I felt like you can walk around normally. Your Sims will autonomously look at things and it'll be great. A lot of things in this museum are sized up. They're not like the original size they usually are. Like some of them are obviously the same size, but a lot of things have been biggened, enlarged to, I don't know, make more sense in general. So I've got like a music spot and like a abstract section. There's that section with like the knights and the princess and that part. There's a part with like a bunch of trophies. There's like a space section. There's all kinds of stuff. This wall's like plants and nature, and I don't know. Like, I really enjoyed making this. This was probably one of my favorite builds. Because I wasn't pressured with money. I was just pressured with making things look together. And it was a little bit hard to actually fit everything in. But at the same time, I really enjoyed it because, like, when you go to a museum, you don't want to see, like, nothing at all. You came and probably paid to see a lot of stuff. And, like, when you come into a museum and there's, like, 5 pieces of art on 3 different walls and that's it, it's kind of not super fun. Thought that this was really, really cute to have, like, the dinosaur and the map next to each other. There's also, like, the globe. I thought that was really cute, too. I don't know. Just, this whole thing was really cute. I found a lot of things that I never knew of before. Like, that little gnome that's, like, holding a pizza or something. Love him. Gonna use him in all my builds. Love him. He's my little friend. 10 out of 10. Also, the little butler, like, platter holding thing, I thought that was really cute too. I don't know if I'd ever use that, but it's more of a restaurant thing, and I'm not making a restaurant base game, I'm so sorry. I mean, I guess I could, but you're really not going to get anything out of it because there's nothing you can do. It might actually function better than a restaurant in a pack because the pack restaurants take so long to use. You spend a whole 14 hours in a restaurant. That's not realistic at all. Anyway, most of this is just me adding little things. I put like a painting section up on a balcony in the back. There's 2 easels, and then there's like that thing with the canvases, like the art stuff. I didn't limit myself to things you have to unlock via careers because, I mean, whatever. But I thought it was really cute because, like, you can imagine that maybe someone's painting the wedding from above, and that's really pretty, or maybe people who are visiting the museum are painting and then leaving their canvases in the thing to dry, or like maybe your guests to your wedding are painting things and leaving them for you to collect after. I mean, obviously you're not gonna be able to take anything home. That's like, it's fake, but it's really cute to me. Using a lot of these statues was really neat to me. I usually don't get to use the statues because they're just so big and they're so specific. Like the prima ballerina one or the founder one. Even the little eye sculpture one, like, I don't know what you're gonna use those for in reality, because I don't know where you'd put them. I mean, I put them in the mansion house because they were so expensive. And that's really the only thing. Put little, like, fences around most of the displays, quote unquote, if you can call them that. Just thought it was neat to be like, oh, don't touch, but they're not like completely closed off. Like your sim can still like view them, stand in front of them, look at them. They can probably go around, honestly, most of the fences, because they're not like completely closed off. But I just thought it was like neat visually. The bathrooms are lame, boring. I changed the sink colors to be like blue and pink, just so that you didn't have to like look at the door to see which bathroom your sim was allowed in. But once again, change the doors if you want. I don't care. I just always think it's neat when your sim can't go into a specific bathroom. It's one of my favorites, actually. Anyway, I think it's a little bit funny. I just like my Sims to suffer. That's the only reason I put those bathrooms. I'm being completely honest. I don't even expect anybody to download this, but it's fine. I like the dark flooring that I put in here, like white background, dark flooring. I would recommend maybe changing the light colors on the fixtures. I don't know if you can do that in a public lot, but like the spotlights on the top floor are a little bit much just because they're colored. But I mean, you could also leave them like that. That's completely fine. This is like kind of nearing the end of the museum build. We're getting back to the landscaping now. I added lots of flowers. Because pictures are my favorite thing in this game. I want lots and lots and lots of pictures. I cheated one of my Sims skills so that they're like really, really good at photography, so that I don't not have any pictures, because I'm not having a bunch of bad pictures. I take maternity shoots, I take wedding shoots, I try to do like candid photos. I'll add another Sim into my household and then like have them take the photos. Lots of pictures of their babies. I love photos. I love photo walls in The Sims. It's amazing. I wish we had more poses, actually. Because some of them are kind of weird, so I don't know. Anyway, we're looking at it. It's beautiful. I'm checking everything. I'm showing everything. It's great. It's amazing. I did this on stream, by the way, so if you're ever, like, wanting to help me decide on how to do something, or you just want to, like, watch this in real time, I do Twitch streams every day except for Thursdays and Saturdays, so that's fine. I also am a little bit more fluid when I talk, so if you are feeling more conversational vibes, definitely there, because right now I'm talking to myself, I'm talking a little bit fast, and I also am a little bit sick, a little bit stuffed up, if you will, but I don't really sound like that when I'm talking normally, so. Yawn. I'm tired, guys. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, I haven't filmed one of these in a while, I feel like. It's been like 2 weeks. Anyway, now we're doing the park part. As you can see, obviously you can tell, we're right next to the museum. I decided to just combo these, because I didn't want to leave the park out, because I felt like it was important to like the development of this neighborhood, and I'm posting all the videos about this neighborhood, so that's fun. But also it's not big enough to put in its own video. It's about 5 minutes long, so I mean, there's that. I put like a spaceship stuff back here. I never really play with spaceships, but I felt like it might be fun, just to have it. I don't know. It has like an observatory, which I know some parks do have. But I don't know. When you don't have not get famous, city living, it's a little bit difficult to play with rockets because you gotta slap them on your own land, and that's just too much for me, honestly. We have a little playground area over here. I put seating everywhere. Like, you could pretty much sit down anywhere you want. There's like the bathroom thing. I didn't feel like building actual bathrooms. It felt like not fun at all to make stalls in any capacity. I put like little walkways here too, where the Sims kids would probably like run around in specific patterns. So I thought that was cool that it's like the ground's like torn up. I had to place this path first before I could like actually organize any of the lawn stuff because I just couldn't figure out where anything should go. But that's it. Here it is. It's literally a screenshot because I can't deal with going in and taking proper pictures. Here's another one. It's also a screenshot. Don't be mad. There it is. Get better pictures on the gallery. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.